Today I'm going to show you how you can earn up to $4.5 every single day for the next 2 months just by promising you'll buy ASTS stock for $12.5 per share. Interested? Make sure to watch this video. Heyo value investors, how are you doing? My name is Stijn and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about writing put options, but more specifically writing put options on very volatile stocks. I have included timestamps down below so you can skip around and rewatch quite easily. And if you appreciate that effort, show your support by giving this video a like. Enough plugging, let's get into it. For this video, I'll assume you have a basic understanding of how options work. If you don't, that is completely fine too. Let me know down below by commenting if you want me to do a deeper dive into the world of options trading. If there's enough feedback, I would love to do a follow-up video where I explain the basics of options. Anyways, let's talk about how you can use the writing or selling of put options to generate passive income. In essence, it's quite simple actually. You promise to the other party that you will buy their 100 shares if they do decide to sell for a predetermined price. And of course, this promise lasts until a predetermined date. That definition makes it sound way more complicated than it is, so let's look at an example together. Let's say you are looking at October 15 options with a strike price of $25. Basically, in this case, you promise to the buyer that you'll buy their 100 shares at a strike price of $25, so for $25 per share, until the 15th of October. And for that promise, you of course get a price. You get the option premium. Or during the last day of trading yesterday, it was $41 in this case. So to summarize this example real quick, by promising you'll buy 100 shares of PLTR for $25 per share, you gain the option premium, which is $41 or about $1.78 per day until expiration. That is a pretty good deal if you ask me. So now to understand the concept of writing a put option to gain that juicy premium, let's talk about when you should think about writing put options. I personally see writing options as just another tool in the toolkit. It certainly doesn't work in every situation, but sometimes it can help you generate quite a high return very quickly. Imagine this scenario: you would love to have a position in ASTS stock, although at the current share price you find it a little bit too risky. The share price is simply too high, so you would like to buy in at a lower price, and put options can certainly help in this case. Example time. Let's say you want to buy in ASTS stock for under $10 per share. Well, perfect. In this case, you could look at the $12.5 strike or $10 strike put options on ASTS. Let's look at the $12.5 option. For the promise that you'll buy 100 shares of ASTS for $12.5 per share, you gain $260 in option premiums. So in practice, your cost basis would be the following. Since you promised to buy 100 shares at $12.5 per share, you basically promised to buy $1,250 worth of ASTS stock. Of course, you gain the premium of ASTS, which equals $260. So in total, you are buying 100 shares of ASTS for $990 per share or $9.9 per share as a cost basis. So this way you are able to buy ASTS stock for below $10 per share if the underlying stock remains below $12.5 per share. Of course, if ASTS shoots way above $12.5 per share, you won't buy the shares, but you will still gain the option premium in that case. And if it dips way below $10 per share, well then you are losing money of course, although you will now own the shares. And you would also be losing money if you bought the shares straight from the market. Cool, so we now understand the basics of writing put options. That still leaves the question, why is writing put options on PLTR and ASTS an especially good idea? Well, it has to do with implied volatility. See, options are worth more if people expect the underlying stock to move more. Or let's say it like this: if the market expects the stock to be more volatile, the options are worth more. And the market really favors PLTR and ASTS on the volatility front. In short, their options are expensive. Remember, when you're selling options, you want as much premium as you can possibly squeeze out. And with these very volatile stocks, you can squeeze out a lot of premium, which is in part why I'm currently writing put options on these two bad boys. Of course, the second part is I would love to own these companies for an even better price. So hopefully you now understand you can lower your cost basis by writing put options. And hopefully you understand that writing put options on very volatile stocks is especially lucrative. If you don't, that is fine too. Make sure to ask your questions down below and I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. Let's finish this video off with a couple of lessons and thoughts from my side. First, never sell put options you cannot cover with cash. It is extremely risky to write put options you cannot cover. And I would strongly advise you against writing naked puts. Although I am for sure no financial financial advisor, so you can do whatever you want. But don't say I didn't warn you. Second, writing put options is especially lucrative right after quite a heavy dip. See, options gain value when the market is more volatile, but they also gain value the closer the strike price is to the actual share price. So again, an example. PLTR put options with a strike price of $25 are worth way more when PLTR is trading at $26 per share compared to when PLTR is trading at $30 per share. Pretty logic and basic stuff. So you need to make sure you write options at opportune times. And third, you can of course combine writing put options with writing call options. That is an extremely lucrative strategy called the wheel. Let me know down below if you want me to do a deeper dive into the wheel as well. And I think that's about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and maybe even subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to talk about next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.